So taking a look at other setups as well, mostly the PTS Unity stuff. So we see the FTC mount with like a comp M5 up there. Really slick. This one's on their new Radian, made in conjunction with KWA. This one is a gas rifle. They also have an ERG version, which is down here. All right, we got a LVPO with a new Unity mount. And then more of the mall. This one is a Dead Air GBB. It's based off the MWS. So again, Unity fast mount FTC. Got another one at a mall.
Models' names memorized. Did our graphics team did not put names on to help us? Well, we have direct mount, QD mount.
I just like you over.
We got this modular one.
I'm gonna lay it down.
You can either run it short like that, or run it long. You can stick the tracer in here, or stick the tracer in here.
Oh, that was fun.
14 millimeter direct mount or chemo mount to kind of maintain some of that modularity. And then remember how I have the Griffin taper mount this flash hider.
They didn't always build up number guides. It's been rented for like 5, 6, 7 years. About
We finally come out with taper mount silencer. Right? So the taper mount flash hider, taper mount silencer. And we also have 14 millimeter direct mount. I'm trying to figure out to reduce the complexity of SKUs. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I either have to offer them separately in the US, because in Asia they're going to be all like.
Okay, how to play this one? Different scale?
Module.
Okay, that's just. Is that always the concern?
So the GP5 silencer.
It's just with like.
This GP5 is already out. This is already out.
Yes, that's right in.
I have it's 14 millimeter direct mount.
Yeah.
The silencer retail I think $50, and the tracer version is $89. Right, this is already out, and this would be perfect if you want. This is basically this. You take this off, and then put in the tracer version. Or so if you don't want the gun, we sell the rails separate. Yeah, so they're fatter, so you can put right. Because some of the not going to sit there. You can put them, and then size you put in doesn't look like regular. Right, this one looks more realistic. So this rail is 1.5 inches in wide. This should put any standard, normal-looking silencer in it.
Which one is the?
And of course, our caps are sealed.
So something cool for those that run night vision, they are working on a mall.
See it? Wow, big.
The airsoft variant. So it'll be 1/10 of the cost of the real mall. So for those that don't want to spend like $3,000 to $4,000 for one. So let's take a look here. We have it actually has a breakdown. So they're still working on it there, but they're finalizing the prototype phases. But at least for this one, comes in like a kit like this. The final product may vary. But as you can see, in its disassembled form, it's basically almost a one-to-one replica of the real mall. So you got the end cap. You have your housing, right? Ports.
So,
2 fire buttons, and then the mall unit, right? Battery compartment, switches. So you see the difference. It says mall PTS, right? It's a joint venture product, right? But manufactured by PTS, so we can expect the same quality that PTS has always delivered. All right, your adjustment knobs. You have off Viz.
Well,
Can't see it. Me.
up. I do.
I'll take this through.
I'll do it. Sweet.
There you go. And IR. So as you
That's me.
rotate through the modules,
Yeah.
so right now it's IR. So you see the illuminators.
Gotta stop. If you come back, say it.
So Viz, just Viz only. The other ones are actually covered.
It's this big.
And then off, all modules are covered.
Oh, no.
Right. And along with that, they have
It's over there.
new tape switches.
Yeah, it's like,
So what is unique about the tape switch
yeah.
is,
Right there. Like,
let me get this right here. So two different styles,
chat.
right? These are the Unity taps. So with the actual Real Steel one, some of the concerns is that the front activation is like light only and the back is like laser only, and there's no way to kind of switch in between. Some people, they like to switch depending on their setup, but with the Real Steel one, you can't really do that. However, with the PTS one, they did a modification. So you can see that the joints
Up there. Sure.
and the plugs
Hit water.
actually
And so,
detach.
back. Fuck you. Square. Where?
So what you could do is, for example, let's say this one is white light laser. You can actually remove and swap the connector modules. So now you can have like laser and light. So that gives you an option to switch on how you want to activate. For example, those that run kind of night vision first or night vision only, you might want the IR laser to be your first activation and then white light, right? Vice versa, if you don't have night vision and you want to run kind of white light first and then like a Viz laser, you can then switch the modules to run the standard kind of white light and then Viz laser, right? But that gives you more options for your kit and more options on your gun to run different light and laser modules. They also have a multi-seeker nano. So this thing helps with, it's like a mini tool to help with adjusting kind of your lasers, your optics, and you can actually mount this on a keychain. So that will also come out in conjunction kind of with the whole kit setup. So that's something honestly very cool, especially for those who run night vision or who are looking to run night vision. For the switches itself, you can also shorten the wires. So you can actually disassemble the interior components, and you actually can snip the wires into their desired length. And inside is actually just like exposed contact that you just wire around the exposed wiring. So you don't have to do any sort of soldering or anything, and then you can kind of shorten the length to what you like on the preferred platform. And also, apparently these switches, they did test on real Surefire lights and accessories. They are Real Steel compatible. So if you're looking for kind of like either a budget option or just kind of try it out before you buy the real thing, this thing is also a really good option for you to pick up. But again, PTS quality, right? You got good tactile feel on the switches. But that is also something really cool that they just told me with the tap switch. Okay, so something really cool. This is the Marui system, GBB. You take a look. Right. So from what they've told me, they are making accessories for the Marui MWS system. Right. In terms of what accessories, I don't know yet. They're again just starting the development. But one thing I did ask for, and what they told me they are making, is some EPM style magazines, but for the Tokamuri Gas MWS system. So that's something that I personally am looking forward to because I would like to run my Maruis, but it's kind of more options for you guys if you don't like the style of the Stenag Mag, or just more options for magazines right now on the market. But we can kind of expect a similar kind of PTS quality and performance coming out from the magazines. Also, they have a new mount accessory. So right now they sell the Unity mount in kind of the offset configuration. So that's what's currently being offered. You have the offset kind of red dot. but they also have a new one that's a top-mounted system for your LVPOs. Not only that, knowing PTS, they are coming out with, when you buy it, in terms of the accessories, they come with mounting plate options to mount a variety of different kind of red dot options, and also screws for different kind of thread lengths and thread widths. As you know, with airsoft red dots, especially with the RMR style or any sort of kind of close quarter optic, the dimensions might vary depending on the brand and also the factory that you're buying from. But PTS got your bases covered. They give you the accessories to be able to mount it. Top mounted ones, some people, again, more options to you, but I think it's perfect for airsoft, right? Because if you wear like bigger face protection, right, sometimes it's really hard to kind of get your cheek well. But with the top mounted system, if I go from my LVPO to the red dot right now, I actually have quite a lot of room to actually mount, or at least rest my face when I'm using the red dot. So take a look at that. Right, this one, obviously, really cool setup. You have the kind of Surefire light, again with the PTS MAL that we looked at earlier, and then the Unity TAPS mount, and then the Deadman K suppressor tracer can.